How's it going, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. Today we are back on Conan Exiles Age of Sorcery. Still have the same place. I don't remember if I showed you guys, but I built a couple more storage things there. I don't remember if that was in the last video. Couple things to go over, especially in regards to the last couple videos. So I said at one point that there wasn't levels. There actually is, and the game actually has quite a bit to do with that. I didn't realize this, so I do apologize. So as you can see on this page right here for knowledge, on the top right says I'm level 20. I have 47 points available. I have not bought anything other than stuff that you guys have seen, I think. If I have, the last thing I bought was this here. The Thrall Taker, and then the Apprentice Tinker, but I have not crafted any of that stuff yet. And then the daggers, I learned those, and I think that was it. I don't know if you guys seen that. I think I learned that Nest of Zoth. Maybe that was already learned. Didn't learn anything there. Nothing there. Nothing here, because I think this stuff came with when I learned the furnace. I don't know. Either way, I'm showing you guys now what's unlocked. I do apologize, I can't remember what was locked. Oh, there is a larger chest. That's something I want, because it's actually kind of annoying having the chests that I do have. They're kind of small. They're not bad, but they are kind of small. I don't like them. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. So if you look in the top right, other than where it says my level and everything, right under that where it says box maker, under that to the left it says level 3 for that. So that means you have to be level 3 in order to learn this. And then if we go down to this one, to learn the large chest, you would need to be level 20, which we're level 20 now. It would cost 2 points. The one to the right of that would end up needing a level 44. So even if we unlock this one, we can't get this one until we're level 44. I mean, we can unlock it, we just won't be able to use it. Pretty sure that's how that works. What is that? Crude planter. Yeah, so it looks like you can grow crops. I'm not sure how much of this stuff you can and can't do. I'll be honest with you guys, I have not done much with a lot of this stuff. And then I came back in here to actually show you guys the things that I am doing. So I did a little bit of research on taming. So we do need this Thrall Taker to be able to get followers. The way that this would work is you build the Lesser Wheel of Pain, because that is what you start off with. There are ones that go faster that I think you can build later, like this one here. Yeah, the just Wheel of Pain, and then Greater Wheel of Pain. So you start off with the Lesser Wheel of Pain. You need the Truncheon. It says a weighted club. On the right side it says a weighted club for knocking out foes. So basically what you have to do is you have to knock out the people, and then you drag them back to your base where you have your Lesser Wheel of Pain, or wherever your Lesser Wheel of Pain is. If it's not at your base, whatever, I don't know why you would do that, but if you built it somewhere else for whatever reason. And the way that you would do that is you would actually, it says fiber bindings under the truncheon on the right side. So you have to build that. It basically throws like a rope around their feet, and you literally drag them back to your base. And then the last one says Thrall Pot. It says a pot for feeding thralls. So I'm assuming that is like a general area feeder, kind of like the I don't remember what it was called on Ark, guys, where as long as they're within a certain area it feeds them, kind of like that. Truffle? It's not a truffle. Troffle. Grovel. Trovel. Trovel. Truffle. I think it is truffle. I don't know. Anyway, the thing that it's like a community fucking feeder. That thing. So that's what it is. And then let's see. All these things up here at the top, these little, can I select them? No, I can't. Okay, so just L1 and R1, these things up here. So this one is under construction. That one's building stuff. That one is, I don't remember, furniture. That one is survival stuff. That one is combat. That one's defense. That one has to do with religion, I think. And then this one is sorcery, which is why there's nothing in there, because you actually have to learn the spells and everything. This one is confusing, honestly. It has to do with ancestral stuff, that some of the stuff is unlocked already, but you can't use them until you're like a certain level. I'm not sure exactly how this stuff in here works. And then the last one is just to search if you are looking for something specific and you don't know what it's like, what it would be under or whatever. Chop figurines. What the hell? Interesting. Anyway, so we have 47 points available. I'm not going to use any of them just yet. We're going to figure out what we need to actually get. I did put one more point into agility so that we have 5 in agility, 5 in vitality, and 5 in expertise. But as you can see at the top, we have 5 that are unlearned still. So what we are going to do, we're going to go with armor and stamina. So it's going to increase our armor by 40 and stamina by 20. So we're going to put 5 points into this. Keep in mind, guys, I don't know how many points there are in the game. So I don't know if you can learn every single thing in here. I think I've seen before people like at level 90 online, but I don't know if I'm remembering the same game, honestly. We go over to stats, nothing there, but it does show our bonuses for the stuff that we just did. So our bonus stamina from attributes is 40, stuff like that. The journey stuff here, I found out that this stuff, I wasn't really paying attention. This stuff is on the top right when you're on the main screen, like right here. So the next 3 things that it has slotted for me is equipped a piece of light armor, scout a Darfari camp, and obtain an iron bar. So those 3 things, you don't have to do those in order. If we end up in here and we end up doing one down here, well, maybe not one down here. If it's known, actually not even if it's known, because we've done both of these too. So as long as you complete it, eventually it will just pop up in here. It does give you a little bit of extra XP. There's our clan, shows we're still level 20. We don't have any followers yet. This is the map, obviously. I did find this cave here, which is a Hunaman's grotto, whatever. It's a grotto, and in there it has the people that walk upright, except the ones that aren't human. The one that looks like the turtle people, except they're a bit more aggressive. They're in there. I went through the cave. It actually wasn't that bad, except at the end there was like a little mini boss. I could not kill him, so I kind of backed out of there. Challenges, we have done a couple of these. On the top right side where it says XP multipliers remaining 2, we've done 2 of them, maybe 3, I can't remember. But the way that works is at the top of each one of these you can see where it says times 10. So each one of these are times 10. So that very first one where it says defeat prey animals, once we kill 10 of those, we will get 300 XP because you have your 30 times 10. And it'll actually take away one of the XP multipliers on the right side. So if we finish those first 2, because I think those are doable. The other 3 I don't think are. I would think that you can re-roll the challenges and still have the multipliers, but I'm not sure. And then we have our battle pass still, which I haven't been in here in a while. So it looks like we got another level there. Obviously this is all the way at level 60. We're level 2, I think, in here, which I don't think we have anything free yet. I'm trying to get back to the front. It does that like every 10 or 20 levels. It's weird. Okay, yeah, so these are 2 things that we've unlocked if we had the battle pass, which we don't. So this is the first thing that we will get is brown mulch. It may be winter, but it's never too early to plan your landscaping. So I guess just for landscaping, guys. And then the next thing we'll get is this Draught of the Dead. Temporary ability to perform Call of the Dead. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that means because I don't know that much about the game. What else? So we also switched over to daggers. I am absolutely loving these daggers. It is completely different from the sword. It swings a lot faster. It's more durable for me, more doable, I guess I should say. It's definitely something that that I should have did in the beginning. I was worried about the daggers because they're short and you do have to be kind of up close to the enemy. So I was like, oh, that's going to be an issue because I'm slow and this and that. The daggers swing a lot faster, so it's actually pretty cool. I also found out that you can repair these items in your menu here. So as long as you have the stuff, you would just look at it like so, and you would just hit triangle. And as long as you have the items, it'll start repairing it. So you can actually do that with anything. So if you don't have it, as you can see there, it'll tell you that you need plant fibers or whatever you are short in to repair those items. So, and then the only catch with that is I think when stuff is being repaired, depending on what it is, you may not be able to equip anything. It does that with the daggers. It makes me unequip everything, and if I equip other stuff, it actually stops doing the repair. So I don't know if we'll be able to actually tame a thrall just yet, just because it looks kind of hard, honestly. I don't know if we have the strength for it because we've been doing nothing but agility on our thing here. The strength helps with heavy blows and things like that. And obviously we've been doing nothing but agility. So when you are in here, where would it be? I'm assuming probably in there with the thrall stuff. So where was that at? The very first one? In here, here. Okay, yeah, so that truncheon, that's what we need to craft. And then basically we have to go and fight some thralls and knock them out. But on top of that, we still need the bindings and we need the lesser wheel of pain. I have been doing a lot of collecting of resources. I say a lot, but it's probably nothing because I'm still using stone stuff and I've been running a lot of stuff back and forth just because I don't have that much carry weight, things like that. I don't know. Maybe it's under combat, the truncheon thingy. What would it be under? Not defender, bruiser maybe? Is it not under weapons? Is it just not in here at all? Is it in here? It is. There it is. So we need plant fiber, leather, and a branch. So we don't have any leather because I think we have hide. I think we have to make the tanner thing first to be able to get the leather. Because even this up here is, yeah, that's just thick hide that it would make. Okay. So we need the tanner stuff first. And then it is going to get dark here. I do apologize. I still have not found a way to make it brighter other than switching the gamma, which I will actually do that now before the game gets too dark. And then I also did have a sandstorm come through. I did not catch it on video though, I don't think. I may have, but I don't think I did. If I did, it'll be on the last video, but I have not put that one up yet. So I'm not even sure if it's in there because I still need to edit that video. And then I found out that not only can you tame people and get followers, you can actually tame a lot of the creatures in the game. So I was thinking it was probably something like Ark where you would knock out the creature, things like that. It's not. That's how you do the thralls, but with the creatures, you actually have to capture the babies. So these little ones that run around, you literally capture them, but you have to have a taming pin. You would capture the babies, you put the babies in the taming pin, and then you have to put food in the taming pin from there. And then the, you guys aren't going to be able to see well, it's nighttime. Not as far as what I'm talking about anyway. Okay, well while the sun's up, I can show you guys what the dagger moves look like. So if I'm just tapping R1, these are the combos. I haven't had that many issues with it, especially locking on. It seems really fluid. It's just, you know, non-stop attacking and stuff. And then R2 for your special attack, which is a it's like a finisher. It does do a lot of damage, but it all depends if you're actually hitting the enemy. If I'm fighting the crocodiles, which there's one that spawns over there, I think that's actually him right there. Maybe not, I can't tell. Anyway, if you're doing the heavy attacks, or any attacks with the crocodiles, because they're so low to the ground, if you're just attacking straight, you're not really hitting them. I didn't try locking onto the crocodiles because I'm a fool and I forgot about it. But locking onto the thralls actually works pretty good, and that's definitely a fire up there. That's either, that might be the edge of, let me see, where's the map? It's not. I was thinking it was the edge of this place over here. I've been here before. That place is horrible. I died there. Not in this playthrough, and then in this area somewhere, I think, is there's like, I think it's that right there actually. The middle where the little dot cursor is, right above it. I think that's a spider cave. That is probably how far I gotten in the last playthrough that I did, because I started, instead of starting down here where this one's at, I started over here, came up this way. This is that broken bridge I told you guys about. There was like spirits and stuff. They walked me across the bridge. And then I spoke with another spirit over here, and it was like, go this way. And I don't know where exactly I was supposed to go that way, but instead I went north and I found this river, and I was like, let me go explore. I found this area, and it kind of freaked me out because there's a lot of high level stuff down there. So I came back this way, crossed over the river, went back up, and there was a spider cave there, and I was like, there's just spiders, I could take them. No, I died, and it was just brutal, and then I couldn't get my stuff back. And then at that point I didn't realize it was like this, like Minecraft and Ark type stuff, where, you know, once you have a bed, that's where you spawn. So it literally spawned me all the way back at my start point, all the way over here, and just running all of that felt like a long distance. I didn't realize it was that close. I didn't really know exactly where I was. But yeah, so anything else on this map, I heard this is a jungle area over here, never explored it. Anything up here, never explored it. Anything up here, never explored it. Anything here, never explored it. So I don't know anything about this game, guys. Anything over here, never explored it. Literally, I have been in this area here, and that's it. That is it. Even where I'm at now, I didn't realize that a lot of this stuff was here. In this playthrough, I did come up to this area here. It looks like there's like a world boss there, like a really big crocodile. I didn't even get close enough to him to check his level, because he is huge. He is probably bigger than my house. Not height-wise, but longer. He was probably about, so if we're looking at the edge of the water right here where it kind of dips in, moving this way, probably to about here. Yeah, that's about right. That's about how big he was. So from that bush all the way to the part right there where it indents in the water. So interesting. Yeah, I did not get that close to him. And then the other thing that I want to talk about, since we have a little bit daylight back, or at least the gamma's kicking in a little bit more, these guys. We talked about them a little bit as far as them being friendly and everything like that. They are friendly, but there are also ones that aren't friendly. The ones that are napping over there, I don't know if those are the moms or the dads. I don't know if it's a male or a female, but they are definitely aggressive, and I will show you guys. So that is them. They're also a lot bigger. They're definitely a lot more aggressive. He can definitely cross that water, so we're going to bring him over here and we're going to kill him. So this is what I was talking about with the daggers. Like, as long as you can get behind your target, you don't even have to be behind him. But look at that. I rolled once. The only problem with that, oh, you know what? Let's try this cleaver again. We're getting meat. So I want to say something about that cleaver. But the only problem with these is it does, if you guys notice, it takes agility on almost every single attack. So that is why I went with stamina this time, so that we can have more stamina. Because when you're doing this, if you hit L2 instead of kicking or blocking, he does a backflip to get away, but it drains stamina. If you do a roll out of the way, that drains even more stamina. So you have to be careful on how you're doing this. But I do like the daggers. They are a lot more fluid for me. They're a lot easier for me, and it's definitely been very helpful. I've actually killed quite a bit of thralls with this, and that's even taking on like multiple ones at once. I'm going to come over here and show you guys while I'm talking, but I'm probably going to die, and it's going to make me look like a child. Oh, look, there's that gator over there. Right. Oh. I'm sure you guys seen him. I was trying to point the dot at him. He's right there. Yeah, they're running over to him right now. So yeah, what else? So far I found out that you can tame those things. Like I was saying, the actual shellbacks, I think is what they're called.
Someone's coming.
So you can tame the shellbacks, and then on top of the shellbacks, the other thing that you can do. Oh god, I don't even have my weapons out. So you can tame the shellbacks. You just have to get their babies. The other thing that you can do is you can tame hyenas. You can even tame like named fighters. Like right now, these ones are just like Exile 1, blah blah blah. You know, stuff like that. There is. Oh, the other body disappeared, didn't it? Yeah, I've noticed that happens a lot too. Yep, and there went that one. Oh, it's still there. Okay, so if you let the bodies go off screen, a lot of times they'll disappear. If you kind of run away and then you come back, sometimes the body will be back. But I noticed it actually happens a lot in this game. So even if you think a body's gone, it may not be. If you're playing single player, I would say don't run too far because it'll reset everything. But it's definitely, oh god, it's definitely possible to get it back. I just scared the crap out of myself.
Gods take you.
So the other thing that I was saying is you can do hyenas. I think I just cut him in half. That's pretty cool. So you can do hyenas. You can do the shellbacks. I recently found out you can do crocodiles. Or at least I had seen the baby crocodiles, and it did let me pick one up. So in order to get the shellbacks, we can come over here where these ones are. I won't pick one up. What was that? Oh, they're probably fighting on the other side over there. So I won't pick one up, but you literally would just come up to one of the baby ones here, and you'll hit square. I think while the big ones are up, though, they will attack if you take one. Let's find out. So I have him. Okay, well, guess I don't mind your baby being snatched. So here he is right here. It's a shellback hatchling. You just have to build, like I said, a taming pin. The only thing that sucks about this, I really wish you could actually put him back down so he could be with his family. Excuse me, which you kind of can, but when you drop him, he's now in that bag. So we're just going to leave him there so he can be with his family because we don't have a taming pin yet, so there's no point in holding on to him. I also think that, let's see, will it show it here? It won't. Let's pick it back up. Okay, I just wanted to make sure they're not going to attack me if they're closer now. So when you look in here, it says it expires in 24 hours. So I would have to have 24 hours to actually build the taming pin and everything, which I might be able to do. But we're not going to mess with it right now. And then you can get multiple different kinds of shellbacks. So there's these ones. There's the red ones that you see me fight. And then there's also, I think it's a greater shellback. It looks like the red ones, but it has horns on its face, things like that. These are all things that I'm just discovering, guys. This isn't anything new to the game. I guess all this stuff has been around for a while. These were the ones that I was talking about that were fighting. So I found a video from a guy named, I'm going to probably butcher his name, but I think it's Angaar, Angaar. I will put his videos down in the description. He has an entire series about it. Looks like he's actually been with the game for a while, like following it way back when it came out and stuff like that. But I've been watching his newer videos, and they're absolutely amazing, guys. He's one of the people that I learned, well, not one of the people, he's the only person that I learned all this stuff that I'm telling you guys about. I didn't go too far into his videos. I think I only got to like episode 6, and then he started talking about areas I haven't been, like the jungle and stuff over there. Why can't I move over there? That's weird. Am I in combat? No, why can't I move over there? That is interesting. Anyway, the jungle over there to the right side. That jungle area, he started talking about that, and then he went over there to like get horses and stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't want to see too much, I don't want to spoil it. Great videos though. He does talk about like magic and how to get it and stuff like that. He also lets you guys know, hey, this is going to be a spoiler, things like that. So check him out, guys. I will put his initial link to his episode 1 down in the description box. So check him out. He's definitely got some pretty cool stuff in there. You know, if you want to watch his videos over mine, by all means, go for it. It's probably going to take me a while to put out videos. He went really quick through the levels. He cuts his videos a lot. Not saying anything bad about him, but he also seems like he has a lot more time to play. So my videos are probably going to be like one a day, and then of course I'm going to be doing like I always do. I will jump to other games, so I may not come back to this right away. His are all back to back, just because all the videos are already put out and everything. I don't know if he's still going with them or if he's done with the series, but he has something like 30 something videos at the moment, I think. And that's just on the update, just on the Age of Sorcery update. So a lot of good stuff. And in fact, I think he actually built down in that area. Also, the Sentinels, that's these guys. I didn't realize these were the Sentinels. That when we first came over here, it said the Sentinels, and it gave us like a little thing. I didn't realize that was them. I thought it was maybe like this dude's tribe, or like the guys I seen over there that I just killed. Like, I thought those were the Sentinels. I guess these are the Sentinels. These two statues here. So this is like a landmark. So when you're looking at the map, oh, that's why I couldn't move. I was using the wrong stick. So this is what I meant by the forest area over here. So if you highlight this here, which, let me zoom in. If you highlight this here, this is the Sentinels. So one there, one there. This is just a landmark for you guys. This is my bedroll. That means that that's where my house is, and then we can come and take a look at that grotto over there. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do in this playthrough, but I did want to at least let you guys know about all the different stuff that I have done, as far as like changing weapons and everything like that. They're gonna fight the crocodile again. We're just gonna run past them this time. And then the scary thing is the way... Are they coming after me? No. The way that I discovered that those shellbacks were hostile, they are coming after me now. That's right. The way I discovered the shellbacks were hostile is I was actually coming this way. Just I was looking for iron, because there's iron sometimes along the mountains or along the hills and stuff. And in this area, I was just looking for the iron. Well, I came... Where is it? Back here? Oh God! Hi. How far are you guys going to follow me? I'll show you guys in a second. Hold on. Okay. Okay. This is... Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, they killed him quick, and they're still going to come for me. Alright, give me a second, guys.
Taste death! Curse you! You picked the wrong fight!
I never wanted to be here.
Okay. So, what I was saying, make sure they don't have any stuff on. Oh. Pick it up. Come on. Loot all. There we go. Loot all. Okay. I don't care about their skins. So is it back this way? It's not. It's up over there, isn't it? It is. Okay. So we were in this area. I think I was fighting the shellbacks that are down here. Yeah, I was fighting the shellbacks that were down there somewhere. Just for XP, and then I came up right here, and I came this way and I saw that cave back there. And I was like, oh, cave, that's awesome. Saw these shellbacks, and I saw all these little dudes, these guys, coming out of the cave, attacking the shellbacks. And I was like, how many are in that cave? Let's go take a look, because they come out non-stop. So, is this one hostile? Are you hostile, guy? You're not. Okay, so they, yeah, like this, they keep coming out, and there's a crap ton of them. And I was like, holy crap. So I was like, let me go look in the cave, see what's going on. So we're gonna go in here. I'll show you guys around a little bit. Excuse me. It does get a little bit dark. Hopefully you guys can see this. We came all the way here, fought all of these. We killed all of these until we got here. Down there, I don't know if you guys just seen that. I just don't want to get blocked in there. Down inside there, there is a bigger one. He's like twice the size of these ones. He is a named guy. He's, or not named, I think he's what they call corrupted. I think that's what they call him. Holy crap. So, so I came out here, I was done with that, and I started looting this stuff here. And one of the shellbacks had glowing eyes and it started trying to attack me and everything, and I guess that one was corrupted. So I was freaking out because he was also like twice the size. Holy crap, dude. So he was also like twice the size. And I was like, well, should I fight him or should I run? I had just learned the daggers and I wasn't sure what I was doing just yet. So I was like, let me see what I should do. So just running up and down the hill and stuff like that, I ended up like kind of ditching him. And I was just messing around with this hill right here in front of me. So I ran up the hill, got on the rock up there, and then I would jump off, then I'd run around again because he just kept following me. And I did not know how to lose him or anything. So it was really scary. But on top of that, I didn't know what else to do other than just book it. So I just ended up leaving and I got out of there. But it was pretty scary, guys. I don't want to end up getting stuck in the middle of these dudes. Okay. Bandage. And then I also realized stuff like this, like you can take on mobs like this as long as you're at least conscious about your health and stuff. Your health doesn't have to be perfect and all that. Honestly, I thought things like that were going to end up hitting harder and, you know, that it was going to be real bad and stuff like that, but it's actually not that bad. So, let's see. Did all of these follow me out? If they did, I want to show you guys a big one. And then you can also pick up this this crystal that's in here. So I came in here the first time and I was actually getting a lot of crystal. At first I was hitting the wall, and then I realized you can just hit square to actually pick stuff up. So there he is right there. And then there's a couple small ones down there with him, which they can't get up here. At least they couldn't the last time because there's like a lip right there. So if you do go down in there, be very careful trying to get back up. The way I tried killing him was trying to cheese him like so, and I realized that that did almost nothing. So you can see the little skull above his head. I don't think he's corrupted or anything. I think he's just like a little mini boss. These ones actually go down pretty quick with the arrows with full shots. So the fact that these ones go down in 2 hits and he took almost no damage, even if it's a headshot. Look at that, barely any damage. I went down there, I hit him a couple times. I was doing a lot of damage with the daggers, but on top of that, I don't think I was doing enough damage. And then when he hits you, he takes like, or at least he was before. This is back when I was like level 13, I think, maybe 15. He was taking like a third of my health. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. So I ended up bailing, and that's when I ran into the shellback that was here that had the glowing eyes. It was also nighttime. I didn't know what to do, and then, like I said, I ended up bailing. But this whole time we have just been collecting materials. I wasn't trying to level up, but obviously killing stuff and what's it called? Grinding for like materials, like the rock, the wood, the branches, stuff like that. All that stuff you're going to get automatically, so there's not really much I can do about leveling when it comes to that. Jesus Christ. This dude's on steroids or something. What's up, guy? Dude, you're level 1. Oh, and this is pretty cool too. So I was worried about these guys. You can literally just hold hold the D-pad, or not the D-pad, the thing like this. Like I'm locked onto him, I'm just holding right. It circles him so fast that he can never hit you. I was worried about the guys with the pike the last time because they had a really strong, or not strong, they had a really far reach on me and I couldn't do anything about it. So once you see an opening, like he stops swinging like that, so we'll wait for that and we just start attacking. He literally won't be able to hit you again when you have the daggers because how fast you swing with the daggers. So, like I said, learned a lot about this game in just a shorter period of time. I only watched 6 videos on that guy's stuff, and I learned all of that. And then also, is it up there? I think it is up there. Let me go. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, nothing. Let's climb up there real quick. I'll show you guys. and I'll show you on the map where it's at too. You guys remember the woman in the first part of the video, on the very first episode, where Conan actually came and saved her before he saved us, and he was like, "Oh, your only option is to live," blah blah blah. So up here, when we were down there at our base, which is over on that island there, I don't know why we can't see our house from here, but anyway, on that island, we looked this way and we saw like a light coming from over here. There's actually a campfire right here, and there's a bedroll here with it, which I already have it. I think I ended up throwing it out because I don't know if we need it, but I was like, whatever, I'm not keeping it, or I may still have it, I don't know. Anyway, there was a piece of paper here, and it was a woman saying that she used to be a princess, or she became a princess, or something like that, and that they killed our people. And then she starts talking about Conan, how he helped her, and that he gave her, you know, the two-sided axe and stuff like that. So I'm assuming it's the same woman, but I don't know if she's actually part of the story. I would assume Conan is. I mean, he says we'll meet again, but I don't know if you actually run into him again. I don't know what the story is behind this game, other than you're in exile and you have to survive and stuff. But yeah, so. And then I haven't talked to that guy again yet. Also, I haven't tried attacking him or anything. I thought about it. On this island here, it's actually kind of small compared to how big the map is. This is probably not going to be my home. This is just going to be my home in the starter area. I think if anything, I'm going to end up building probably somewhere in this area, just because it's, and I don't know how dangerous this area is. I'm assuming it probably is pretty dangerous, but it is more green. There's still water up here, but sorry, it also does seem like the middle of the map, because if you're living here, you have the forest over here to your right, you have more desert south, you have like the, I guess I would call them orange sands over in this area. I don't know the name of these places, so I'm sure you guys are laughing or whatever. And then over here it looks like a deadish area, and then up here you have looks like a volcano, and then snow right below the volcano, unless that is like stuff that dried up like ash or something, I don't know. But anyway, I would think that somewhere in this area would be the center. So I'm probably going to try to build in this area eventually, but I'll also probably have like small outposts like the one I have here. So if anything, I'll do the outpost here. I'll probably do one over to the left over in the forest, one up by the volcano somewhere in the snow probably, or right like on the edge of the snow in the volcano. And then my actual big base, because I do want to do a massive base if possible. I want to do one of those, and we'll do it somewhere in this area. At least that's the plan. I don't know exactly how far I'm even going to get in this game. Hopefully when I die I don't have too much stuff on me and it just deters me from playing the game, because I am liking what the experience I'm having so far. Before, when I played, it was really dull. Granted, I was playing by myself, which I am still, but it just seemed really dull. It was hard to do stuff in the game. I didn't understand the whole crafting menu and everything. But also, the last time I played it, I didn't have that much time to actually learn the game. I just had a lot of stuff going on in my life that I was like real busy, so I was like, I don't have time for this. So I just stopped playing it. But I'm glad I came back to it. The menu for crafting is still completely complicated to me. I understand it. It's just, I really wish there was a different way it was organized. Don't get me wrong. Some people are probably like, what are you talking about? That's completely detailed. And it is. I mean, this is a construction tab here, and then in your construction tab, you have construction, you have decoration, you have survival, things like that. Well, this is the home tab, I guess, and then the next one is your construction tab. But this one has the stuff that you would learn from this one, from the looks of it. So this first one here that says Apprentice Mason, that is also the first one here. And then the first one in decoration, which is your furniture maker. If we go over to decoration, there's your furniture maker. So, I mean, I get it, and I understand why it's the way it is, but it still seems overly complicated. But at the same time, I think they did a really good job when they moved this over to console, because I think this game originally came out on PC. So I think that they did a good job with it. It's just, to me, I think I would have made it a little more user-friendly, but with how much stuff they have in here, this is probably the best that they could do, and I do understand it. But anyway, So let's see here. So the first thing we probably need is we need a furnace. Um, oh, you know what? We need the tannery because we needed leather so that we can craft the thing to do the other thing. So if you come here, first of all, you have to find the tannery. For me, obviously it's going to be in the same spot for you guys. So you'll come under the survivalist tab, under stone tools, you'll come over here. This is a tannery. On the right side, it shows it when you learn the tannery. You actually get the tannery. You get the tanner's table. You can learn stretch hide, separate, like all the individual recipes that you'll get with it. But at the top, with the tannery and the table, I don't know if we need both. I'm assuming we may at some point, but I'm not sure which is which. Because if you look at it, the stretch hide says it's handcrafted. Some of these do say crafted at the tanner's table, but none of them actually say using the tannery, so I don't know what the difference is going to be. I'm probably going to make the tannery just because it's going to be easier. But it does say under the tannery and under the tanner's table, it says a tannery processing hides into leather. So that's how we get leather, but it says crafted with the construction hammer. So we need to come back and we need to use the construction hammer. We need to add more stuff onto the base here. I don't want to overload the inside with tables and everything because of how big they are. So the best way to do this that I can think of is, first of all, let's get all the unnecessary stuff out of our inventory. Where are the rest of my arrows? I think I might have dropped them. There's no way. Oh, no. I only saw the 2. Here's 88. Okay. Yeah, so those are iron ones. Okay. So let's put the iron ones in here because we have extra iron ones in there. It won't let me put more of those. I can put the fangs in here. I can put that in here. Hand wraps, we don't need that. So I dropped it. And then nothing else is going to fit in here. We don't need this head. We can drop the head. And then we'll open this one. Put that in there. I'm trying to keep stuff stacked that's like stackable. If that, I mean, that probably sounds dumb, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Okay, and then we can put the crystal in there. Those are extra, so we're going to throw them in there just because we can't put them in with the first one. But actually we can take out, you know what, because we're going to use the hide right now anyway. So put those in there. We're going to use the hide and hyena pelt. Oh, so that's another thing is you can do the shellbacks for the babies when you're taming them. You can do hyenas, and I found out recently that you can do crocodiles because I found little baby crocodiles. Those are the only things that I'm aware of. I was thinking maybe you could do everything in the game. I did run into some spiders, but I didn't see any baby spiders, and I actually ran away from them because they spit poison and shoot webs and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'm not ready yet. So I got out of there. Okay, so that's good. Where is... Okay, so we need this. Sorry, I'm moving slow here because I'm trying to remember what half the buttons are. As far as like stuff that you need, like buttons you need to push. And it's going to get dark again while I'm doing this, so bear with me, guys. Crafting here. And we need wood and stone. Got it. So let's grab a stack of wood, stack of stone. I know I said those backwards, but works. We are way over encumbered, but that's fine. I do like how you can still move even when you're over encumbered, even though it's way slower, but at least you can still move. I do like that they did that with the game. So we're gonna go in here. R1. Nope. L1. And then we can make 28 of these. R1 in place. I don't know what that sound was. That's gonna go past it, right? Yeah. Okay. And then back in here. R1. No. Crap. Okay. Remove. Hold it to remove. There we go. Okay, and then so the tannery, we need bark. We can do the tanner's table. We can also do the furnace. Let's do the furnace too. So furnace can go right there. I think it's a little crooked, but whatever. And then this is one of the issues I have with this because of how dark it is in here. I can't see anything right now either. Let's do like 10. How do I... Okay, well, it did all of them. How do you do like a set amount? R1 split. Really? Okay, whatever. And then that. Also, the door closes by itself. I didn't know that. I think you could turn that off, but I mean, it's fine. So we needed more wood, I think. Probably wrong about that. We also needed bark. Oh, we don't have enough bark. That's okay, we can get some. Let's go get bark. We need the pickaxe. Oh, you can't even roll while you're over encumbered. Okay, makes sense. There's our 50. We actually got 52 out of that. So now we need to do this, and then this, and then oh crap! I need more stone. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I could probably just get stone from out here, but... Alright, stone. Take. So we do this, and then this. So... this way? Jesus Christ, this one's bigger than that one was. I think that's straight. There we go. Okay. And then, how do we make the leather? More bark? Is that really what that is over there? Like, I wish it said it. So, bark, leather, or that. And then something to cook it with? Yeah, so that's making 165. Holy crap, is that really making 165 with only 2 bark? Oh, I see why. We don't need the bark. The bark is the fuel. So we could take that out. Yeah, the bark is the fuel. No, it's not. What's going on? I'm so confused. Let's put that back in and see what happens. Can I use the wood as fuel? It won't even let me select it. Okay, so we can't do that. So we do need bark. Why does it say that it's crafting that many then? Maybe that's a... I mean, I know it says just queued, but I didn't realize that it would say that if you couldn't do it. Put that back. We can put this in there. That didn't even go in. Okay, so we just need bark. Bark. I didn't think bark was going to be needed this soon. I figured that was maybe a later game thingy. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I know I do need to collect some supplies and stuff. I hopefully did not go over my hour. I think I'm actually cutting it really close, which is why I'm ending the video here. I wanted it to be a short video, but I actually had a lot of stuff to at least fill you guys in on. So in the next one, we will try to already have the pain thing built and all that stuff, and I will be in the process of at least trying to get a thrall. That way I can at least walk you guys through it. Now when you are doing the thrall, I do think it actually takes hours to actually tame him. Like, you actually have to stay on that thing for a while. If you guys are playing solo, you come into settings, you can come over to server settings, you can go down to pet and hunger, and you can actually turn on, or not on, but you can turn up and down how long it takes. You can do progression for like harvesting and XP. You can do day and night cycle. I might end up doing this one because the nighttime doesn't really seem to matter, so I might end up turning down the nighttime speed, or turning up the nighttime speed. That way it goes faster, so we don't have to stand around not doing anything while the nighttime's going by. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So that was a sandstorm. Sorry, I didn't have my headset on. I was not recording, and that actually caught me way out in the middle of nowhere. So I will be able to at least backdate the video, so to speak. But yeah, as you can see, it does quite a bit of damage even when you're healing and stuff. So just be really careful with those sandstorm, guys. My suggestion would be to, I guess, oh god, I have the wrong thing equipped. My suggestion would be to at least build like a little 1x1 if you're going to be out in the middle of anywhere, or at least look for a nearby cave that might be safe, I guess. But yeah,